Sorry about that, y'all. We had technical difficulties. The mic wasn't working, but we should be locked and loaded now. So we back on the air. Ain't nothing changed. But tonight's podcast, we talking about never giving up. Never give up, no matter how hard things get. No matter what you're going through in life. Keep your head high and keep pushing. Because you never know what tomorrow's going to bring. Tomorrow might bring a brighter day and better things in your life. That's why it's very important for you not to give up. You giving up is an option. Because you want to live to see your dream come true. You don't want to give up on your dreams. You don't want to give up on your life. Staying firm is the key. Staying true to who you are is important. Never giving up. That's the topic tonight. No matter how rough it gets. I mean, how many times you may cry. You don't give up. You never give up. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you? You're going to have some ups and downs. A lot of things might not go right at certain points in your life. You might have your back against the wall. You might not know where you're going to eat, what you're going to eat, or where you're going to sleep. Only thing you can hold on to is your faith. Believe in your heart and soul that life will get better. That God will see you through. You will make it through the storm. Making it is hard. But we all can do it. It's a matter of all believing. Believing in how far you can go in your life. Believing that we all have a call. We all have a gift. It's just how you use it. How we use our gift will tell a lot about our life. How are you using your gift? What impact are you making on this earth? How are you affecting the ones around you? Your kids? Everybody. How do people look at you? What legacy are you leaving? And most important, what kind of life are you living? Why are you here? Making good decisions go a long ways. All it takes is one mess up, and you can throw your life away. So stay firm to who you are and where you came from. Never get too big and feel yourself where you're invincible. But you don't give up even if things ain't going right for you. Even if you feel like you're in a bad position. You don't give up on life. You stand and you withstand all the storms that come your way. You hold on tight and wait for that sun to come out. Because if you stay patient, tomorrow can bring a brighter day. It might not be going good for you right now. You might not have everything you want. You might not be driving the car that you really want. You might not be living at the place that you really want to be in. But be thankful for what you got at the moment. Don't take it for granted, because a lot of people ain't got it. Everybody ain't as fortunate as others. Everybody can't eat when they want to and just jump in the shop. So don't take the little things for granted. Even if you ain't got everything that you want. Even if there's certain things that you want that you ain't got. You still find a way to be happy. Be humble. And if you want more, then you hustle harder. You don't take it. You don't steal it. You hustle it until you're able to get it. You keep grinding until you get what you want. Hard work pays off on grinding. You get what you put in. You put in blood, sweat, and tears, then you'll see it come full circle for you. Your dreams can come reality if you hustle. Never giving up is important. Let me see what they say. Tired. I'm going to just say, don't worry, be happy. A true saying. Life without pain, there's no progress. Now we talking. If you want blessings, you first got to experience pain. You have to endure things and go through things to get to the sunshine. Taya 5938 says, we don't like pain, but pain will make life interesting. Well said. Because you got to go through pain to get to the sunshine. To get to the top, you got to start from the bottom. You got to suffer sometimes. Sometimes God got to put you in positions where he might have to script everything from you. Because it's a lesson to be learned. That means you don't give up. So no matter how hard times get, you keep pushing and you don't give up. Because you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring in your life. Tomorrow could be way better than today. Don't be afraid to live your life. Don't give up. No matter what you're going through and how bad you think it is, it's somebody else that got it 10 times worse. We complain that we ain't got an iPhone, and there's some people that ain't got a phone. We complaining about our car and our truck, and some people still walking. Be grateful. See, a lot of days we're not really grateful for what we have. We take it for granted. We act like everybody got it. Everybody don't have it. Everybody ain't fortunate like other people. Some people really live in the gutter. It's people digging in trash cans right now. It's somebody sleeping on a hard concrete right now. But even them have to keep pushing. They can't give up. Because maybe one day they won't be homeless. One day they might have a big old house. One day a big blessing might just come their way. So no matter what bad position you in, you stay firm and try to work your way out. You stay firm and let the storm pass over. Understand that all that pain is temporary. Sooner or later, it will get better. But you cannot give up. No matter how bad times get rough, you don't give up. Keep your faith and believe. Know that good things is on the way. Because you're going to have good days and you're going to have bad. Every day ain't going to be great. And every day ain't going to be so bad. You focus on the good thing. Don't dwell on the negative. Focus on the positive, the good stuff. Think about the stuff that makes you happy, that makes you feel good, that puts a smile on your face. Have aspirations in life. A lot of times life is what you make it. The people that made it to the top, they had to get there. A lot of times they ain't just put there. They had to work their way there. So it all comes with hard work. We never know when your time gonna come. Sharia Thornton, I see you. JRTs, I see you. The Neri, I see you. If y'all just tuning in, we talking about never giving up. No matter how bad things get in your life, you don't give up. you always keep pushing. Because tomorrow it can turn better. Next week, it can be great. But you have to stand hard in the paint, and you got to believe. You got to believe with all your heart that it ain't going to be like this forever. The myth of syphilis and cannabis. I don't know what that means. I'll put it on the screen, but I don't know what you're talking about. But never giving up is important. Because a lot of times we give up on our dreams. We give up on our other half. We give up on our family. You might give up on your life and just feel like, I don't feel it no more. I don't want to be here. I have nothing to live for. If you get in that position, that's when you pray harder. You pray hard and you ask God to show you the way and give you direction. And watch how your life will change. But it's all about having faith. Have faith in the man upstairs. Erica, I see you. Y'all don't be afraid, man, to leave your comments on the screen. This is The Foolish Show. I am your host, F to the Ish Foolish, representing reality music entertainment. Subscribe to this channel if you ain't already. Reality Music Entertainment is the YouTube channel. Shout out to everybody that's watching on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Oster says it's a philosophy power to what you're talking about. Okay. You just lost me with the words. But if it's saying the same thing I'm saying, cool. But get back to what we were talking about. Never giving up. Think about when you're back against the wall and things ain't going your way. You may not have $1 in your pocket. You might not have a loaf of bread in the fridge. But you're still living and you're still breathing. As long as you're alive, there's a way to get out of the struggle. As long as you keep living, you can work your way out the struggle. But if you give up, there's no coming back. If you decide to take your life or do other things bad, then you're never going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You can't see the rainbow at the end of when the sunshine come in. You won't be able to see the fruits of your labor because you won't be here. That's why it's important to keep living and never give up, because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what God has in store for you. You could be broke right now, but a millionaire in 2 years. You could be homeless right now, but in the big house next year. Things can happen so quick, whether it's good or bad. Things can happen fast, folks. You can think you down on yourself and down on your luck, and before you know it, a blessing come your way. Oldster says a roller coaster that ends at the top. Well said. Kia, I see you checking in. If y'all just checking in tonight's podcast, we're talking about never giving up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. But most important, never give up on God. God will always come on time when you need him the most. He might not work on our time. Just because you get down and pray that day or say a prayer wherever you at, that don't mean he's going to poof right then. He may do it, but we don't work on his time. You sit and you be patient. You stay humble and you wait for the blessings to come in your life. That's how that works. See, that's how that operates. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you? See, if you still believe and keep your faith, things can go from bad and sad to glad. You can feel down, but the next moment feel happy. You could have tears in your eyes, but start laughing. Life is an emotional roller coaster. So you're going to go through different things. It's going to get hard. Life ain't easy. Getting in heaven ain't easy. So you know life ain't easy. It's a lot of trials and tribulations that we have to go through. But life teaches us lessons. Because every phase of your life is a lesson. When you grow up from a baby all the way to adult, think about how many lessons that you learned along the way. You didn't come out knowing how to walk and talk. You had to learn that. You had to learn how to ride a bike. You had to learn how to drive a car or a truck. So life comes with lessons. A lot of times we let the lessons go right by our head. A lot of times we don't pay attention. When God's trying to tell you something, we ignore it. The signs be in our face. We just choose to turn the other way. And some of us wouldn't know the truth if it hit us right in our face. If somebody slapped you across the head with it, you still wouldn't recognize the truth. Because so many people are deceitful and wrapped up and living in lies. Lies are not the truth. Lies are not reality. That's why if you love somebody, you tell them the truth. If you really got love for somebody, you tell them the real honest truth. If people are right there in your face lying to you, how much do they really care about you? People that you care about, you're going to tell them the truth. Never give up, no matter how bad or hard times get. I don't care if you have $1 million or $0. You got to keep living. I don't care if you ate steak tonight or some Roman noodles. Got to keep moving. At the end of the day, what does it all matter? Because where we going, we can't take it with us. So don't take your blessings for granted. Nothing is guaranteed in this world. You're going to have ups and downs and good and bad. But you got to take it and run with it. Sometimes we may complain. You may say, I wish I had more money. I wish I could move out this neighborhood. I wish I had a new phone. Don't forget that the ultimate gift that we all have is when you open those two eyes every day. When you laying in that bed. That's the greatest gift you can have is life. And while you living and breathing, you got to keep pushing. You got to keep pushing yourself. No matter how bad it gets. Because we all done had bad moments. You done been put in bad situations. And you done had bad relationships. A lot of relationships you wish you never got in. A lot of times you was with somebody that you wish you never met. So we all done been there and done that. Life don't always go as we plan. It don't always work out how we think. Sometimes we may fall short. Sometimes life can be great when you feel like you're on top and you can't do no wrong. Like everything is just going your way. All the pieces are falling in. Then all of a sudden you can lose it all. But don't let material things make or break you. You have to be happy. It starts inside yourself, not by what you have. If you need things to be happy, then you got a problem. You should be happy every time you open up the greatest gifts every day. And that's your two eyes. If you breathe it and you open your eyes, be happy. Find a way to smile. That's the two greatest gifts you can get is opening your eyes. Both of them. And you're able to see. You're not blind. You're blessed. So no matter how bad it gets, tragic things may happen in your life. You might deal with a lot of pain. We're going to lose a lot of people because we all got to die. So somebody close to you might have went to the other side. Everybody's still grieving in their heart about somebody. Somebody that you think about every day that you wish that was still here. But we all got to go that same way. Death is not going to skip nobody. All we can do is prepare ourselves. And how do you prepare yourself is how you live. The kind of life you live will tell a lot. Because that's what God going to go by is your report card. What is your report card down here on earth? Was you failing? Did you pass? That's how we're going to be judged. You're going to be judged on how your heart is. Not by how much you got. Not by where you're living at. Not what's your address or what your bank account says. What kind of heart do you have? Are you built on the right stuff? Do you have love or do you have hate in your heart? What makes you tick? These are the things that you got to ask yourself. Never giving up. It's important. Because you're going to go through things and you're going to have hard times. Hard times going to happen one day. One day you're going to feel sad. How do you bounce back? Do you let life break you or make you? Because if it ain't putting you in the grave, if it don't kill you, it should make you strong. Because you was able to go through that. You were able to live and tell a story about what used to be. What you didn't have to what you got right now. To what you didn't see to what you're seeing right now. See, life can happen fast and quick. Never know when it's going to be your day. When it's your time. So never give up. No matter what you're going through. No matter how hard life may seem. I know it's easier, better said than done. Because a lot of times when we're in the moment, you be so mad and hot that your emotions is going to overwhelm us. The pain start eating you up inside and spreading like a disease. Till you don't feel so good. And every day you're waking up in a bad mood and you're carrying it and passing it to your children. And then you're taking it out on your wife or your husband or your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Or you're taking it out on people at work. You got to let that pain go. You got to release that pain. Don't hold on to that pain forever. Don't take it to the grave. You let that pain go. Sooner or later, the pain will go away. If you believe. If you're able to stand firm and stand strong. Pain ain't going to be there always. But you got to be tough enough to stand the pain. Because pain going to come. As long as you live it, you're going to feel pain. You can't want blessings and not go through the pain. Think about all the rich people in the rich stores. They'll tell you when they was broke. They're going to tell you about the beginning. A lot of them didn't wake up with that in their bank account. They didn't wake up with that status. Big Greg says, do you support the California wildfires? I don't even know what to say about that. And if y'all is going through some wildfires over there, I send my prayers. Because that ain't nothing to play with. Because fire spreads and a lot of people's homes and property get damaged. So I say a prayer to anybody out there that's going through that right now. If you're suffering and living through wildfires and it don't change your life and you got to relocate and can't go home, we send a prayer y'all way. But sooner or later, God will put that fire out. It ain't going to burn forever. And that's what I'm telling y'all tonight. The pain don't last forever. Sooner or later, good times will come. But you got to go through the pain to get to the blessing. You can't just want blessings and you don't want no pain. Think about when a woman gives birth and able to bring a life into this world. Go ask a woman how much pain that is when they go in labor. Just think about it. It ain't like they just be in there smiling and push the baby out. They go through pain. But after the pain go away, they holding that baby in their hand, in their arms. That's your blessing. See, first they felt the pain going through the labor part, but then they seen the blessing. When a beautiful child has entered this world, you see how that works? So you can't want the blessings and don't want pain. Pain comes with life lessons. And a lot of times God takes us through things because he's trying to get your attention. It's something he's trying to tell you. A lot of times we choose to ignore it. We're so stuck in our ways that most of us, we don't want to change. We want to stay the exact same way all our life until we die. It takes a real good person to look at themselves and work on things and say, it's some things that I got to change. You can't blame everybody around you all the time for your problems. Sometimes people do bring problems your way, but you got to take control of your life and look yourself in the eye and ask yourself, how can I change? What can I work on? Can I be a better person, a better husband, a better wife? Can I be a better mother or father? Could I be a better employee? Can I be a better best friend to my friend? Should I be more supportive? Should I call and talk to them more? Should I check on my family more? It's all type of things we can work on. Nobody's perfect. We all got things that we can work on. But giving up, that shouldn't be an option. Giving up shouldn't be the way. You have to be strong. Because that's why they tell you only the strong can survive. Because to make it in this world, you got to be strong. Because if you're weak, life will eat you up and spit you out. Do you understand what I'm telling you tonight? Stay strong. Don't break. Don't give up. I don't care how bad your life is going. Don't give up. Giving up is not that option. You got to keep pushing because you still got something to live for. You still got things to accomplish. Because God put you on this earth for a reason. We all have a purpose. You just have to find it within yourself. Follow your heart. Find your passion. And put your heart into it. And then you'll see benefits and rewards of your hard work. If you put in hard work, you will see it pay off. You will notice different things start happening in your life in a positive way. Then you're able to get a lot of things that you wanted because you worked hard for it. It's nothing like working hard for something and being able to get it. Give yourself a pat on the back. It makes you feel good. When you work hard and then you get the rewards. You get blessed for all the work you don't put in. For all the labor that you put in. Now you're getting the benefits. Now you can eat the fruits of your labor. But don't give up. If you're going through a hard time, if you're struggling right now, maybe only you know what you're going through. Nobody knows your pain. Nobody don't know how many times you cry and pray to God. Nobody knows how many times in your bedroom you get on your knees. Nobody knows how many times you might have tried to take your life. But giving up, you still got too much to achieve. You still got a whole life to live. Just because it's not going good right now, that don't mean next year it's going to be the same way. Nobody knows what the future holds but God. So who's to say that your life won't turn around just like that? But you got to be able to stand hard in the paint. You got to be able to withstand that storm when it comes your way. You going to let the storm tear you down and blow you away? Or you going to stand firm? Giving up, it's not an option. There's going to be times in life when you're going to want to give up. You might think about it, but don't go through with it. It might cross your mind. You might be like, I'm sick of this. I'm tired. I can't catch a break. I'm done. I'm burnt out. That's when you surrender all your problems to God. God says, give me all your cares and your worries. So give it to him. If he's asking for it, give it to him. If he's asking for your pain, then give it to him. Don't try to take it on by yourself. Don't try to play Superman or Superwoman. A lot of times you can't fight that battle by yourself. You need God in your corner. But stay true to yourself. Always believe in yourself. Even if nobody around you believe in yourself. Know that you are put here for a reason. And you serving a purpose. God don't make no mistakes. So if you put on this earth, it's for a reason. You have to find that reason. You have to recognize what is your calling. Serve your purpose. Don't be here just wasting time until you die. Serve your purpose. Find your passion. And never give up. Go after what you want. Don't give up until you get it. Keep pushing until you get there. You do whatever you have to do to achieve what you're trying to achieve. Just make sure you're taking the right steps along the way. If you're trying to get it the wrong way, then even if you get it, you will lose it because you're going to reap what you sow. So when you get it, make sure you get it in the right way. Because if you get it the wrong way, you ain't going to have it for long. That's how it works. You do dirt, the dirt will come back on you. So you got to watch how you treat people. Watch what you say and watch what you do. The power of the tongue is true. Cameron says, what's the breaking news? The breaking news is never give up. If you're watching out there, never give up. That's the breaking news. If you thought about giving up, don't do it. If you thought about throwing the towel in, don't do it. If you thought about you don't want to live no more, don't do it. That's the breaking news if you just get the memo. Never give up on life. Never give up on your dreams. Never give up on yourself. Always believe in yourself. Believe that you are here for a reason. Believe that you're serving some kind of purpose. Everybody has a calling. You just got to figure out what it is. You got to find your way. Find your way. Find your purpose. Life gonna give you ups and downs. We all on that same roller coaster. So sometimes you're gonna be on top, you're gonna be wee. You're gonna be on top of the roller coaster, and you wee, and then it's gonna drop. Something's gonna happen and life gonna hit you hard. Cameron says, I appreciate you. I appreciate you too. I appreciate y'all supporting and watching. I appreciate all the love. And I appreciate, let me give a shout out right now. Special shout out to The Source Magazine, man, for doing a feature on me. And I appreciate that, man. That was a big opportunity. It's one of my biggest accomplishments. So when y'all get a chance, go to thesource.com and look up Foolish Reality Music, man, and read the article about me. and they'll tell you about what I got going on and what I'm building as we speak. So shout out to the source, man. I appreciate that. And Thrive Times USA. Shout out to those two magazines for featuring yours truly, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Y'all go support them and go to their website. As soon as this podcast is over, go to ThriveTimesUSA.com. Thrive, THRIVE, Times, TIMES, USA magazine. And y'all see the latest feature that they put on me and latest interviews that I done did, because I'm on a press run right now. So I'm doing a lot of press runs. Y'all get ready, because I got a lot more big things coming y'all way. This is only the beginning. Nobody can stop your train if you let them. They can't block your blessings if they try. So don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Don't let nobody tell you how to live your life, because it's yours. It ain't there. You the one got to live with it. So if you listen to everything somebody else telling you, you living for them, and they're not in your house. They're not in your body. They don't live with you. They don't sleep with you. They don't put food in your mouth. So why are you listening to them when it's your life? Live your own life. Don't give up. I don't care if people doubt you. I don't care if they call you names. I don't care if they make fun of you. Giving up, it ain't the option. Giving up, that ain't the way. Because all you're doing is throwing in the towel and putting your hands in there. When you can, keep pushing. You don't let the bad outweigh the good. You think about some of the good times. You don't dwell on all the bad where it soaks you in. And now you're living and drowning in misery. That's not a good feeling, to always be feeling miserable and unhappy. That is not a good feeling. You shouldn't want to go through that. Surround yourself with positive things. Have a positive mind frame on life. Think positive. And if you want something, work hard and go get it. Nothing is unreachable if you work for it. Your grind will tell how much you really want it. You can sit there and talk about it, but are you pursuing what you really want? You have to pursue happiness. Don't sit around twiddling your thumbs when you got a life to live. Maximize the time you got on this earth, because we all on the clock and we don't know how long we got. You don't know when your last day gonna be. We're not gonna receive no text or email from God say, hey, get ready. I think I'll be coming for you in a minute. Pack all your stuff and give it away. You don't get no courtesy call. When the curtain closed, it's over. So it's very important not to give up. Don't give up on life. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your kids. Don't give up on your marriage if you're in one. If you got a good marriage, try to hold on to it. Even if you're going through things, because we all go through things. We all have our little arguments. We all have our moments. No relationship is going to be perfect 24 hours a day. And you ain't going to agree on everything every time. We all going to have differences. But it's all about coming into agreement, having a compromise, listening to what each other is saying. Communication is the key. You let people know where you stand. What do you want? What are you looking for? Don't leave people wondering. You let them know how you feel. This is how I feel. This is what I want. Are you willing to do it? Now it's on that person to do whatever they're going to do. But you owe it to yourself to never give up, because we all got a life to live until it's officially your time. You don't have to rush it. You wait for your time to be up on this earth. Don't rush it. Live your life and enjoy it. Enjoy this roller coaster. Enjoy the ride. Hold on tight, because it's going to get bumpy. It's going to be some roadblocks ahead, because life ain't easy. There's going to be times where you're going to want to turn that car around or put it in park. But you got to find a way to keep your foot on the pedal and keep pushing. Life going to throw you a lot. It's not going to always be good. You're not going to get everything you want. You're not going to get every person that you have a crush on to like you. You're not going to get everything that you want to buy, you're able to afford it. It might be too expensive for you right now. It might be beyond your means. But if you want it bad enough, you'll work hard for it. If you want something, then you hustle for it. You hustle until you get what you want. It ain't no secret recipe. Your hustle will show how bad you really want it. Are you just talking about it, or are you making moves in your life? What steps are you taking to chase your dream? How important is it to you? Are you going to put your heart into it? We all have a purpose. Maximize the time that you have on this earth. Enjoy the time that you're living. Do all the things that there is to do on this earth. Because we only here one time. You only get one shot, folks. So never give up. Giving up shouldn't be an option. You keep your faith and you keep pushing. And you wait for those bad times to go away. You wait for your blessing. You wait for the good stuff to come into your life. Don't throw your hands up and give up. Don't give up on life. No matter how bad it is. Don't matter if you ain't got $1 in your pocket. Don't matter if you ain't ate in the last couple of days. You might be rich in the future. And you might eat a lot of food the next couple of days. We never know when life gonna flip. It can flip in a good way, and it can flip in a bad way. So you never know how life is gonna flip. We don't know what we're gonna get. You don't know what to expect tomorrow. I can't tell you what's gonna happen in your life tomorrow. You don't know what's gonna happen in your life tomorrow. You might got certain things planned, but life don't always go as planned. Things don't always go our way. Sometimes we have to freestyle as we go. Sometimes things come up that we didn't count for. You didn't expect to wake up in your car and crank up. You didn't expect to go to the job and get fired. You didn't expect your baby to get sick and they calling to come pick them up from daycare. You didn't expect when you woke up this morning that your stomach was going to be killing you or you had a bad headache. A lot of things going to happen unexpectedly that you ain't even planned. How do you adjust? Can you adjust on the fly? Or do you let it break? So never giving up. I hope that message came through loud and clear tonight, folks. No matter what happens in your life, no matter how bad times come. Hugh says, blessings to all who sees this. I'm with you, Hugh. I wish nothing but blessings on all my podcast family. For all y'all that check in with me. I want good things to happen in your life. I want you to be successful. I want you to have a beautiful family and live a dream. I want everybody to be happy. But we all got to be on the same page. Make sure you stay humble. Stay hungry. Stay hungry for success. Never settle for less. Always push yourself. Push yourself to the limit. Don't give up. No matter how bad it is right now. No matter how many times you don't cry. No matter how many times somebody done broke your heart or hurt you or broke up with you. Say, I don't want you no more. I found somebody else. Sooner or later, if you give yourself some time and regroup, that heart will heal itself. That broken heart will look like a new one. But you got to give it a little time. Give things time to work itself out. We want everything overnight. We want everything to happen like this. And a lot of times it just don't go that way. We have to be patient and wait for things to happen. Maybe you have to wait for that special person to come in your life. Maybe you have to wait for that soulmate. It don't always go as planned, folks. All the things that we have planned, most of the time, it never work out that way. There's always a monkey wrench somewhere in it to screw everything up, to throw things off track. We all have a plan, but it don't always work out. So if your plan don't work out, always have a backup plan. And that plan don't work out, come up with another plan. But you don't give up. Whatever you're trying to do in life, go after it. Chase it. Pursue it. While your blood is flowing through your veins. While you got your health, life, and strength, go get it. Go get whatever you want in life. Sky's the limit. Forget the people that say you can't. Block the people out. Block that outside noise out. All the people that's in your ear is telling you to give up. You wasting your time. It ain't gonna never happen. Don't open your restaurant. You ain't gonna make no money doing a car wash. People will try to break your dreams and make you not do it because they don't want you to elevate yourself. They want you to stay in the same position that you in. So don't waste your time worrying about everybody's opinion. Life is what you make. You are in charge of chasing your dream. You the one got to put the work in so you can get the reward. Life is what you make it. Don't take it for granted. Stay humble. Don't get big-headed because just like that, God will strip everything from you and you'll be back to zero. Never give up on your life. Never give up on your dream. Always pursue happiness and what you want. Don't be afraid to take chances. That's the only way you're going to accomplish things is you got to take chances. If it don't work out, then so be it. If you're still living, then there's another day tomorrow. If you fall down, pick yourself back up and keep pushing. Don't stay down. Don't give up. Don't wave the flag. Stay focused. Giving up shouldn't be an option in your life. Don't be afraid to go after what you want. Don't be afraid to chase your dreams and live life to the fullest. But that's going to be the end of tonight's podcast, y'all. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in. Sub to the channel if you ain't already. The YouTube channel is Reality Music Entertainment. Make sure y'all go tell your friends and family because there ain't no podcast like this. Nobody going to come on here and talk about real life stuff. They're going to try to get your views with all that gossip about celebrities. Celebrities are just human beings, just like me and you. K. Harris says they don't be willing I see you, K Harris, on Facebook checking in. But remember, tonight's message is never give up. No matter how hard times may be, you may fall on your butt. You might be stuck in a rut. You might have yourself in a hole. But you got to find your way to get back up and pull yourself out. Never give up on your life or your dreams. But I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all support the movement. We got 30% off right now on official reality music entertainment merchandise. Y'all go place your orders right now. Go to teespring.com/reality creator. teespring.com/reality creator. Or you can go to Google and type in reality music merchandise. Reality music entertainment merchandise. Put that in Google and it'll pop up. We got 30% off all merchandise. We got new t-shirts. Y'all can go, let me show y'all the new mixtape t-shirt right here, where you can go ahead and put in your orders and grab you one. We got the Foolish mixtapes t-shirts available right now in all colors. We also have the official Foolish podcast t-shirts, hoodies, all of that. So check us out. Support the movement. But y'all stay safe. I will be back on the air Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your coworkers. Y'all meet me right here, man. Y'all stay safe. One love. I'm out.